Everybody, I am going to try live coding the first day of Advent of Code 2024. As you can see, I'm on the website. I'm logged in here, but I haven't done any of the problems. I haven't actually even looked at any of the problems yet. So let us take a look here. Usually on the first day, there's a bunch of stuff here that doesn't really have anything to do with the problems. It just tells you about how to get, 50 stars every puzzle, 2 puzzles a day. Each one grants 1 star. The second half is usually a harder version of the first half. So scrolling down, it looks like the problem actually starts here. Holding up 2 lists side by side, it becomes clear that they're not really you can help, blah, blah, blah. There's 2 lists, so they're going to be the same length. Pair up the numbers and measure how far apart they are. Smallest in the left list with smallest in the right. So we're going to have to sort each list. And then add up the differences between them. So in the example above, smallest number in the left list is 1. The smallest number in the right list is 3. The difference is 2. Second is 2 and another 3. Distance once we add. So basically, we're going to sort this, we're going to sort that, and then we're going to sum up the differences between them. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy this because we always want to start with an easy version. My puzzle input, which will be different for yours, is really big. So I don't really want to start with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into VS Code. I'm going to create a new text file. I'm going to call it, or I'm going to paste in those numbers. And I'm going to save it as AOC 2024 day 01. .txt. The text inputs are always the same for the first and second parts of each day, so I don't need to have anything more complicated than that. So that's going to be my sample input. So now I'm going to create a new Python file, and I'm going to call it AOC 2024 day 01 part 01.py. All right, so just to make sure everything is working, let's go ahead and run that. Yay, it works. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is open that file. So with open AOC 2024 day 01.txt as input. So this is going to open this text file as this file handle here, input. And if it doesn't work, it'll error out. So I'm going to do for line in input, so each line of the input. What I need to do, if we remember the format here, I'm going to need to split these, right? So when I read them in, they come in as text. So how am I going to do this? I think what I actually want to do is create those 2 lists first before I even start reading those files. So let's do that. Let's say left equals empty list, right equals empty list, input L, R equals line dot split. So as you can see here, if I don't specify something to split on, it'll split on white space, which is, you know, exactly what I want. I want to split the line here, and the text value of that will go in L, and the text value of that will go in R. All right. So then let's actually just try printing that. Print L and R. Let's just make sure we're doing it the way we think we're doing it. All right, so 3 4 4 3 2 5. Let's double check that. 3 4 4 3 2 5. Yeah, it looks like it's working the way I want it to. So instead of printing those out, what I really want to do is left.append the integer value of left value, right.append the integer value of the right. And let's make sure again that it's working the way I want. So it's supposed to read everything in, and then once it's read everything, I'm going to print it out. Oops. Left. Right. Let's print out the whole list. There we go. 3 4 2 1 3 3 4 3 5 3 9 2. Okay, so that works. All right. So now what we want to do is sort them. So sort do returns none. Okay, so yeah, I can just do that, and let's once again print. Make sure it works. Excellent. Now what we're going to do, since we know that they are the right, they're the same length, we don't have to worry about one being longer than the other. We can just be total sum equals 0 for I in range left length. Total sum, I'm just going to add up the difference between left, oh, is it the absolute difference? That's a good question. I think it's the absolute difference. So let me see. There's an abs function in Python, of course there is. So we just need to do absolute value of left at position I minus right at position I. All right. So what we're doing is for each position, each index in the left, add the difference between the left and the right to the total sum. And then let's just print total sum. So, oh, list object has no length. What? It's the other way around. It's not a method on the list object. It is line of, whoops, left. All right, so 11, is that right? It is 11. All right, so let's try it on our full input here. I'm just going to copy and paste this into here. And save it and run it. 1,341,714. Let's see if that is the correct answer. It is! Hooray! All right, let's try doing this in Google Sheets. All right, so doing this in Google Sheets actually I think will be even easier. We'll go to Google Sheets here. Actually, let's just copy and paste all our input, and we're gonna paste it. Oh, did that not work? Oh, you know what? I bet it worked. I bet it is, the text color is white. There we go. Ooh, that did not work. Let's try this. No, it put it all. All right, so we do that. We set the text color to black. How do we split data into 2 columns? Google Sheets. Click data, split the columns. Okay. Data, split text to columns. There we go. Now we have 2 columns. We need to sort them. Sort range. And then we just need to say absolute value of this minus this. And wow, it's even going to autofill it for us. So now we have the values of all of these, and I'm just going to go to the bottom. Sure, why not? That's not. There we go. And I'm going to sum this column, and there's the value 1341714, and I think that is exactly the same that we got here. So it was actually even easier to do in Google Sheets than it was in Python. All right, so that is the first star done in Python and in Google Sheets. And hopefully you will all get a chance to do that one and a few more. They are usually pretty fun. And yeah, off to a good start. Email me if you have any questions, and yeah, most importantly, have some fun. All right, take care.